morning, welcome back. Don't really know what this video is going to be about, or I didn't know what it was going to be about. And then I thought about just the idea of starting and being consistent. It's like starting something and being consistent. It was a few days ago, I got an email from YouTube saying congratulations on 11 years. I'm like, oh wow. I've been doing YouTube for 11 years. It's kind of crazy to think about, If I look at like not being consistent, or maybe it was the reason I started the channel. I started the channel because I was just trying to sell a car. I posted a car on Craigslist, and I kept getting phone calls and text messages, people asking, different questions about the car, and it was a lot of the same stuff that I had listed in the ad for the car, but people were still calling asking the same questions. So I was like, hey, why don't I just make a video, and show features about the car, and maybe post a little clip of me driving it around, and then post that on the Craigslist post. Eventually that led to the car selling, but obviously the video is still up. And I want to say probably about 2 weeks later, I got a email from YouTube asking if I wanted to be a partner. I didn't really know what it was, but I know I used to look at YouTube a lot, so I signed up. And then what I noticed was I was able to get, monetized, I guess by views at the time, or, now we know it's like ad revenue or whatever. But, yeah, so at one point my channel was monetized in the early days of YouTube. But because of work and, life, and actually just starting it as a hobby, I never really made consistent content or anything like that, because I wasn't trying to be a content creator. I don't even think the term content creator was even a thing when I started YouTube. But yeah, so a few years go by, I eventually make, I think, about $100 or whatever from the channel. And I want to say, like, that's when like life and things got really hard, and I really wasn't able to shoot consistent content. Never really shot consistent content. I only really shot like when I saw a nice car or something like that, or maybe went to a car show or something like that. But just as a hobby, And then I think it was I don't really know what year. I just know that it changed. The channel got demonetized, and YouTube started adopting like not necessarily stricter monetization rules or whatever, but I don't even know what it was before. The channel was just monetized from views, but then they switched to where you needed, I think it was 1,000 subscribers and then 4,000 watch hours. So then it became like another chore, another job. I already had a full-time job. I wasn't trying to do something else as a job. I just wanted to do it as a hobby, But I don't know. I kind of always wanted to, at some point, eventually, get into it, but not necessarily as a content creator, but just like the travel stuff, or like, even like the lifestyle type stuff. But the reality of it is, like, that's not my life every day. My life every day, I'm working, I'm trying to provide, even when I was younger and, traveling to different places in the world, I got videos of Japan, Korea, before things like that became hot. Different car shows around the world. I got all kind of content like that, But I think maybe I was just before my time. I missed the wave, So now I'm back, trying to shoot just at a realistic standpoint, maybe from where I am in life now. I've been a lot of places. I've done a lot of different things, investment-wise. I've gained a lot of knowledge. about certain things, and I think at this point I probably just take it from where it is, provide what I know. Maybe kind of like talking to my younger self and giving people that maybe need like guidance or motivation in certain areas for certain things. Ideally it would have been great to like do this as I was going through it, but it doesn't feel like right or genuine to like give advice, like at least to me, to people if you haven't done it yourself. So I guess like you call it like imposter syndrome or whatever, where you got the knowledge or whatever and you still don't feel like giving it. I know that a lot of stuff that I would like to talk about has like real life implications, to make your life, better. But sometimes you just don't want to be quoted, But I don't know. I saw this YouTube channel with this guy, I think it's Daily Driven Porsche, and he was talking about how, you just want to start, and I get that, but it's hard. So like I said, I'm just gonna give it a shot every day and see what happens. And I heard YouTube was giving love to smaller channels, and then there's another channel, I think it was DoDash, and kind of the same thing. So starting this thing grassroots, realistic, and we'll see where it goes. If you want to know more about this journey, hit the subscribe button. I'm not asking for much, but I mean any little bit helps, to motivate to keep going.